I first discovered my love of drawing around 4 or 5 years old. I liked watching cartoons on TV, and I was having trouble drawing airplanes so that they looked like airplanes. They looked like little kids' things. And my father, who didn't consider himself an artist, who was an artist, taught me how to draw airplanes in perspective so that they looked like they were flying in the air. That was the first thing, and I was probably around 5 or 6. So that goes back that far. In addition to being a cartoonist, I'm also an illustrator. Most of my work has actually been in illustration. I started this graphic novel 3 years ago, and about a year and a half into it, my hands started to become tingly. And with my arms up, the hand that would be holding that paper started to fall asleep. My right hand, I also had numbness in the hand, and so I was unable to hold a pen or a brush, which I use every day, for longer than 20 minutes at a time. What finally pushed me to go see a physician was the pain at night became so severe that I would wake up and I couldn't go back to sleep. I just realized this is no way to live. I have to do something. I suspected that it might be carpal tunnel, but I was hoping it wasn't, because everything I'd heard about carpal tunnel surgery was a lengthy recovery time, and I was on a deadline with this book, and I couldn't foresee taking 6 to 8 weeks off. I didn't know what I was going to do, and since I make my living using my hands, they were getting worse and worse and worse. I'm just glad that I did it. I'm glad that fate sent me to Dr. Brunton.
Carpal tunnel syndrome is a very common condition that I treat. It's technically a pinched nerve that crosses the wrist, and it can affect people fairly dramatically. The minimally invasive method allows for the procedure to safely be done through an incision that's only a 1/4 inch.
Dr. Brunton must have known something about how nervous I was about this, and he put my mind at ease right away. And when Dr. Brunton actually came in to see me before we went into surgery, he took my left hand and he said, "Okay, this is the hand we're going to do today." He put a line there and he wrote "yes" really big with a marker on my hand. He started drawing something down below, and he turned to his nurse that was going to be in the operation room with him. He showed her my wrist, and it was a picture of Garfield, Garfield's head. And she said, "He's a cartoonist." So I never had another physician that's done anything like that. It's a very good Garfield. From right after the surgery till the time I had the sutures off, I started moving my fingers regularly. The night of the surgery, when I came home to sleep, that numbness and all of that pain and everything was completely gone. 6, 7 days after, I actually grabbed a pen to draw, and I could draw with it. It didn't hurt. I could draw with my hand. I thought that was, again, like another miracle for me. The surgeries have changed my life and my work in very dramatic ways, and I can draw for an indefinite amount of time. I'm sleeping at night. The peace of mind alone is just phenomenal for me. My career isn't over. I have any number of years left to draw, and this is my interpretation of Dr. Brunton. To me, he is a super surgeon. I really can't imagine a life where I couldn't do this. It wouldn't be much of a life for me. So that's how important being able to draw, continuing to be able to draw is to me.